What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Goblin, and today I'm coming in with a classic video talking about snorting Xanax. Now, this isn't necessarily a story, this is more so just discussing the practice of snorting Xanax and my 2 cents on it and a little bit of info on it. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Drop a like if you do, and also, you guys may have noticed this thumbnail is different than my usual thumbnails. I'm working with a thumbnail designer right now. I'm paying him some money to make me some nice thumbnails, so we're gonna see how it goes, but let me know what you guys think of this thumbnail in the comment section below. Personally, I fucking love it. This is like exactly what I want in a thumbnail, so I think it's a good investment for me, but let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If this does work out and I start getting thumbnails from him, you know, I mean, it's not really if it works out because we're starting this Saturday. I'm paying him this Saturday, but either way, you know, let me know what you guys think of these thumbnails. You can wave goodbye to the green ones. They're gone. We got the new style, the clean style. We switch it up around here, boys. The content's the same, the thumbnail's different. So either way, let's get right into it. So snorting Xanax. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is all the comments on my Xanax videos I get of people saying, Goblin, you can't snort Xans. You're fucking stupid, you liar. They don't do anything. They're not even water soluble. Now, I didn't know that Xanax had the power to make everyone who popped it orally a pharmacist, because the amount of random fucking kids I get commenting that shit is unbelievable. And let me tell you guys right now, I don't encourage Xanax. I actually despise this drug. If you're new to the channel, go watch some of my Q&As where I answer questions about it. I actually fucking hate Xanax. But the thing is, you know, when you snort Xans, you do get fucked up. You do. It's not going to do nothing. It's honestly, in my experience, not really weaker at all than popping it orally, excuse me, at least not by much. And on top of that, from my experience, it hits you quicker. And how that kind of works is, since it's not really water soluble, what happens is, you know how like whenever you have a nosebleed, you could taste it in your mouth? You know, like whenever you snort something, it drips down into your throat. That's the same thing that happens with Xanax. When you chop it up into some powder, when you break that shit up, grind it up, do whatever you gotta do, and you rail some lines of it, it drips down into your throat. And it's pretty similar to being ingested orally, except since it's powdered, you know, this is, I don't know if this is a fact or not, this is just kind of what I believe is the reasoning behind why it hits you quicker when you snort it. Since it's already powdered up, when it's going down your throat and you're swallowing it and all that, it's already done a lot of the digestion for itself, you know? Like you're not just popping a whole ass bar and letting your body process that. It's already powder, you know? It's going to be a lot quicker to digest. So naturally, it's going to affect you quicker. You know, that's kind of why, at least that's my most educated guess as to why it could be that way. I could be incorrect on that. That's just my 2 cents. But either way, you know, Xans will affect you when you snort them. It's a common statement saying, oh, well, they're not water soluble. Doesn't mean you can snort them. Go fuck yourself, Goblin. That's a dislike, pussy boy. Fuck you. I've popped 2 Xans today, and I'm actually an expert on Xanax, and I'm now a pharmacist. In fact, I actually was contacted by Pfizer, whatever the fuck the company name is, the people who make alprazolam, and they actually told me, wow, you are an expert, come work for us. So, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. You know, that's just like every fucking bartard in my comments who absolutely flips the fucking table whenever I say I've snorted Xanax. You know, they're just like, fuck you. But anyways, you know, it is worth it, you know, in my opinion. There's not really much of it that goes to waste, and you still get equally barred out. And I've railed Xans plenty, and one of my least favorite things about doing it is, you know, it tastes like shit when you pop it orally, but it can just go down really quickly, no problem. But when it's dripping down your throat in that powdered form, and it's like, it's just going through your nose, it just feels and still tastes like ass cheeks. You know, honestly, Xanax, in my opinion, is probably the worst tasting drug on the planet. And I've rubbed Molly on my gums. That doesn't taste as bad. It's bad, but it's not as bad. just the taste of powdered Xanax is unbelievable. I can't even begin to explain how bad the taste is. You know, it's really fucking, God, what can I compare it to? It kind of tastes like if you were to watch, like, you know, one of those really long, like the Boston Marathon, or like just some long fucking marathon, and there was like a fat guy running it, and at the end of the marathon, you took his shoe off and just licked the fucking inside of that shit. You just licked all up in there. That's kind of what Xanax would taste like, you know, especially when you're snorting it and it's just dripping down your throat. And like at that point, it's like when it's a pill, you can avoid the taste because you could just down it real quick. When it's powdered, there's nothing you can do. You're helpless. Just slam water the whole time. That's all you can do. It's fucking repulsive. I hate it, you know. And the other thing that I don't like about snorting Xans is, in my experience, Xans are a bitch to grind up into powder. You know, they really are. Like, I mean, most pills kind of are. Some pills are easier than others, though. Like, I found Adderall is really easy. But Xans, on the other hand, are just kind of a bitch. You know, they like break apart, little chunks fly everywhere. You know what I would always do when I would snort any pill really is I would put it under my phone and just push down on my phone to like kind of break it down. And I just keep pushing down and get it like as kind of fucked as I could. Just destroy that fucking pill, you know? It's fucked. I would do that with a lot of things. Like when I would get K that was still, you know, had some crystals in it or like anything like that, I would just push it under my phone. And Xans in particular are a fucking pain in the ass to break down and snort. They really are. They're fucked. I don't rock with it like that. It's not a hoot and a holler. And, you know, another thing that I'm also not too keen on about Xanax as a whole, you know, more so than just snorting Xans, but Xans as a whole is, you know, well, I guess this relates more to snorting. You know, I've had a couple times where when I was snorting Xans, I railed the line of it, right? I'd crush up like 2 ladders, let's say, right? I'd rail one line, you know, and I'd have to, not one line, like 1 bar worth. So I'd chop it up into 2 lines. And, you know, what would happen is I'd rail my 2 lines, and then I'd save the other 2. But then since the bar hit me so quickly, by the time I wanted to like rail the other 2 or originally intended to, I was just too barred and like focused on something else to realize I had more Xans to rail. Like that's been a common occurrence for me. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, either way, this is a shorter video. I just kind of wanted to test the water with the new thumbnail and also make a short little semi-informational snorting Xanax video, I guess. I don't really know, but you know, the kind of, I guess what prompted me to make this was I still to this day get comments on my snorting Xanax videos and almost all my Xan videos saying, you can't fucking snort them, bitch. Shut the fuck up. And then it just starts a goddamn battle in the comments. Like there's like 20 fucking replies to one of them. Like people just going wild with the straps out, just bussing on each other in my comment section. It's brazy, but either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you did. Also, let me know what you think about the new thumbnails in the comment section below. Excuse me. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.